Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I have another replay for you guys, and I witnessed this yesterday. It was an awesome game between Lol and Stromberg. It's a German name. And it was very interesting. We're already in round 1 here, it just started. This match features fully upgraded or fully tagged wasps. So this is quite interesting, and that's why I wanted to show it to you. Alright, Lol is blue and a lead specialist. Stromberg is red and cost control. Tech specialist for blue and mass-produced fortress for red. Round 2. With cost control, so blue can already buy fortresses. Round 2 here. I said blue, I meant red, of course. And steel bolts, crawlers, and arc lights on blue's side, and arc lights, sledgehammers, fangs, and now the fortress on red side. As long as the fortress doesn't get locked on too quickly by the steel bolts, should be very good here. However, left side opened, also the right side, a flank of level 2 crawlers coming in. Taking down both towers now, double tower debuff. And yeah, with the tower debuff, the fortress cannot take on these level 2 steel bolts. So far so good for blue here. By the way, once again, blue is elite specialist and is playing aggressively. That's, yeah, like 80% of elite specialist players play aggressively on the line. That's what you can kind of expect when you face someone with elite specialist. Assault Fang for red, which could be very good. He already fangs, and also fortress could get the fang production, of course. And I think blue picked the deployment module to move back these flank crawlers. Moving back these is good because this arc light is now potentially level 2 and can actually take on the level 2 crawlers. So it's good to move them away. Another fortress coming out. Yeah, so the game plan right now for red should be to spam as many fortresses as possible with mass produced. And then also get some Fang upgrades with the Assault Fang, of course, and maybe the Fang spawn here as well. So these can both block some damage and block the steel bolts especially, but also can clear the chaff. So right now, just the few arc lights. Level 1 arc lights not that great at clearing level 2 crawlers. And now also the crawlers got subterranean blitz, so they are even more problematic for red here. So chaff clear is a little bit of a problem right now. But as soon as the chaff is done, the fortresses are very, very good here to deal with the steel bolts as well as the arc lights. However, on the right side, once again, crawlers coming in. Not properly protected by red here. I'm not sure if red reinforced this or not. But the crawlers now got the subterranean blitz upgrade as well, so maybe that made the difference. I need to see what's over here. Maybe it was still just the one level 1 arc light, and one level 1 arc light can definitely not deal with level 2 crawlers, especially with subterranean blitz. And yeah, that's what happened. Amplifying core for blue. Leveling crawlers, leveling steel bolts, and the amplifying core is going on steel bolts as well on the level 3 steel bolts, soon to be level 4. These are getting quite big. And more steel bolts, more level 2 steel bolts. So respecting the mass-produced fortresses, trying to cover the entire board kind of with some steel bolts that can take out those fortresses. Please do something on the side. Maybe, actually, should probably put down a sentry at this point. Level 3 crawlers. So hard to defend now. Would actually need to invest quite a bit more on this side. to deal with these level 3 subterranean blitz crawlers. There's one sentry in the front here to deal with these crawlers. Actually, there's a Rhino now. Okay. Rhino against level 3 crawlers. How does this work out? I'm not sure actually. Level 1 Rhino versus level 3 crawlers. Might be enough. Okay, now it's enough for sure. With Whirlwind. Wow. Actually bought one Rhino and the Whirlwind upgrade just for this flank, it seems like. At least for now. Let's see if Red is deciding to add some more Rhinos, but for now it's just this one to deal with this flank here. And yeah, one Whirlwind taking down all those level 3 crawlers, and the Rhino is almost level 2 just from this one pack. Still only 2 fortresses though. So all these crawlers with subterranean blitz and the levels and everything are so problematic that actually Red cannot focus on spamming fortresses. The crawlers are actually a problem here. Because if the crawlers don't die quickly enough, then the fortresses can't attack the good targets. So the steel balls and the arc lights. And yeah, actually crawlers a big threat here for Red. Iron Blast for blue. Let's see what Red is going for. Barrier is always a bit awkward on fortresses, because they have their own barrier tech. Maybe also Iron Blast or skip, let's see. Iron Blast is a bit awkward to position here, to aim for Red, I feel like, with the movement speed of the steel balls in particular. And here we see level 2 Wasps are getting added. And Red did actually skip. And yeah, level 2 Wasps getting added behind the steel balls. So this is basically kind of steel ball Mustang in a sense, so aggressively. That's Red, most people know. But here it's steel balls with Wasps right behind. So this is very interesting. Let's see how this goes. Red finally added one more fortress and got the Fang production and range on the Fangs as well. So now the Fangs are a lot more valuable and also a lot better to deal with the crawlers as well. Might still not be enough to take them down super quickly, but also they block. As you can see, they block a lot of the steel balls for quite some time. Problem on the left side though with the Iron Blast. Cannot hold here. Right side was actually quite close, I think. But with the tower debuff from the left now, Red is having a hard time. Kind of getting run over now. All these levels. These crawlers can get level 4 now. Junior manufacturing for blue and also for Red. Not sure what Red is going to do with it. I feel like still fortresses would be the call here, more fortresses. And maybe if blue decides to go for even more wasps, which blue is, then also get the anti-air barrage on the fortresses as well. Something was sold here, I didn't see what. I think an arc light. There was an arc light here, I think. And also Red got charged shot on the arc lights now. I guess, yeah, that's probably actually respecting the crawlers. These subterranean blitz crawlers, because when they're underground they take so much less damage. It might actually be worth to counter that with the arc light charged shot upgrade. I feel like the attack upgrade would be very important here as well, for the arc lights, but also especially all those Fangs. And maybe also mech rage on the Fangs, kind of ASAP. Also to deal with the crawlers. but also to just the additional movement speed from Mechanical Rage for the Fangs is actually kind of important, so they walk in front of the fortresses a lot and a lot quicker, so they can block the steel balls. Range tag on the Wasps, by the way. Wasps taking out the Fangs kind of quickly, but not quickly enough it seems. All the steel balls are dead now, I think. So fortresses as well as the Fang spawn did work out here. Actually there's one steel ball here. One scary steel ball, level 4 with amplifying core. And tanking a lot, but yeah, level 2 fortress actually taking care of it. And this is looking better now for red here. So the additional wasps not quite working out. Not into fangs, I guess. It's a bit awkward to play wasps into so many fangs. And also obviously fortresses with fang spawn as well, so even more fangs. And getting the anti-air barrage here on the fortresses could also be insanely good to take down all those wasps. Blue going for Giant Hunter. Very strong card here, because already 4 giants on the board. And red might actually spam more because of mass-produced fortress. And already an upgrade on here and everything. So this is kind of a position where you want to spam more fortresses. Actually going for the fist here. So respecting the steel balls more than the wasps. Which makes kind of sense, I think. But at the same time, not sure. I feel like next upgrade should have probably been the anti-air. And with the wasps out of the way, the fangs could actually block the steel balls, and then the steel balls are not that big of a problem anymore. Did I say wasps? I meant the fangs. The fang spawn from the fortresses can block the steel balls. Not sure if I said it correctly the first time. But yeah, I feel like anti-air would have been the better upgrade here. But let's see, maybe this is good. Steel balls got the energy absorption, so they now have more health and they heal. Once one of these steel balls locks onto a fortress, it does not die and it just kills the fortress. That's how that works. And the wasps, by the way, got the high explosive ammo upgrade, so they deal splash damage now and can take down these fangs super quickly. Left side super scary with their level 5 steel balls with amplifying core and level 3 wasps behind. Right side as well, steel balls coming in and locked on. And the fist is actually not good into steel balls with energy absorption. Especially if they are too high level, they just heal through the fist damage. And yeah, I feel like also a little bit of hindsight analysis, of course, and it's always a bit different if you're in the game yourself. But I feel like the anti-air upgrade on the fortresses would have been better here instead of the fist. Missile strike for red. Going to deal some damage to these steel balls. Oh, can be level 6 with amplifying core. Super big steel balls. Huge balls. And also the wasps are going to get taken down here. Potentially level 4 wasps. Yep, level 4 wasps, level 6 steel balls. And okay, now there it is. The anti-air barrage on the fortresses should be very good to deal with these wasps here. And the wasps now getting the next upgrade, the elite marksman upgrade. So trying to go into full-on carry wasps here. All the tags and all the levels on these wasps. Just one tag missing, ground specialization. EMP was picked by blue. Was trying to disable the tag on these fortresses, but they are there's a bubble now, so it will not actually disable the tag. Maybe from this fortress. I'm not sure how this works, if it works out. And anti-air barrage, taking down a lot of wasps. Oh my god. Almost all wasps died from the first barrage. Kind of. Not quite. Oh, here on the right, there are quite a few left. And also the flank, of course. There are now wasps in the flank here. And they actually came through and took the tower. So this was a bit bad here for Red, that this flank came through. However, it's not over yet. Still 2 fortresses left and a lot of spawning fangs. And the fangs now also finally got the mechanical rage upgrade, by the way. Very important. And wasps are going down. Anti-air barrage doing wonders. Even with this tower falling super quickly from the wasp flank. Still winning the round here now. Comeback time for Red, it seems. Range specialist for blue. And Iron Blast is off cooldown again. Also range specialist for red. And more crawlers getting added. Trying to overrun these fangs here. And just in general provide chaff support as much as possible. Also getting the mechanical division upgrade on the steel bots, so even more crawlers are going to spawn and distract. This might be very good. Red is having none of it. It's just putting down sentries to deal with these crawler packs here. And crawlers also getting the replicate upgrade now for blue. So a lot of crawlers, or a lot of more crawlers all of a sudden coming down. And especially also with the mechanical division upgrade. So this could be very awkward for red here to deal with all these crawlers. They might provide enough distraction so that the steel walls and wasps can actually take down the rest here. Level 3 fortress here with amplifying core. Big boy. And let's see how this works out. All these missiles though, taking down the crawlers super quickly, very important. Very few chaff units now in the way, and the steel bolts can get focused kind of quickly by the fortresses. However, left side coming in once again, also with the help of flank wasps. And right side also taking the tower. Fortress locked on by the level 6 steel walls, and there's no way out. Once they are locked onto, they just die. And yeah, still some crawlers on the board here, being annoying. And this was not enough damage. Still 20 HP left for red here. Super close game. Or at least super close round here. Could have been the end. And here we go. A final upgrade on the wasps as well coming down for blue here. With ground specialization. So they deal a ton of damage now to all these units. All units are ground units by red here, so the wasps deal so much more damage to everything. And a Vulcan drop coming in on the left here. Also wasp swarm by blue, also in the same corner to kind of protect, because this is the most open. I'm not sure, this Vulcan might come through and take the tower here. No tower upgrades, no health upgrades here to defend. More crawlers coming down. Putting crawlers here in front of the wasps. Last turn these wasps were sentry missiled, so these crawlers are just here to tank a sentry. And Vulcans coming down. Level 2 Vulcans for red now. Trying to deal with all these crawlers. And crawlers are getting the mechanical rage upgrade as well for blue. So yeah, more crawler clear is needed, it seems. Is the Vulcan enough though, or are the 2 Vulcans enough? And the Vulcan on the left, the dropped Vulcan actually taking the tower here. Yep, tower falling. So this might be red's opening here. However, flank coming in as well and taking the right tower. These wasps have so much range and damage. 165 range on these wasps here. Fully upgraded. And yeah, so much wasps still alive. Not enough fortresses with the anti-air barrages to take down all these leveled wasps. They need to get hit multiple times by multiple rockets to die because of all the levels on the wasps. They are actually surviving a couple of the hits from the anti-air barrages of the fortresses. Well played. Very interesting match. You don't really see level 6 wasps with all the upgrades here. Kind of interesting game for sure. Also here level 7 steel walls with the amplifying core. Super scary. GG's. Well played. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.